You can ignore the message I'm about to send you in
Oh,
Discord, Joey, because it has nothing to do with this game.
Sure.
speaking of, let me pick up my Discord just in case.
Okay. Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and Twitch and D&D land. Before we jump into the action today, don't forget like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member on YouTube or subscriber on Twitch. Both of those are relatively cheap things. You gain some cool emotes that are just me in chibi form, as well as gaining access to my gratitude and supporting me. Remember, if you do have an Amazon Prime account, you have one free Prime subscription every month on Twitch. And if you don't give it to me, you're giving it to Jeff Bezos. And at minimum, you probably like me more than Bezos, right? So, come on now. Anyways, without further ado, let me turn on the map. And turn on the rolls. A red robe's whisper, a black cloak's trail. Well, gather ye round in the square of the shade. Let me sing you a tale of the steps they have laid. Through mud and through whisper, on gossip and string, they followed the trail of a dark, magy thing. They came into town where I strummed by the door, sang them a tune, and then offered them more. Seek out the mayor, I said with a cheer, for news of the caravans drawing quite near. Nesian, quite shifty, tried slicing my lyre, but the magic within didn't play with his ire. Rooms at the inn, then off for some trade, with Hoblin the Goblin, whose prices were made. They spoke with old Thorn, with a back that did bend, and talked of some lumber and merchant to send. Nesian went drinking to stir up a clue, and found that a caravan, lumber bound, drew. 3 wagons pulled slow by oxen with steam, 4 guards and a merchant with wide-breamed esteem. Tran blockage, Elise, Brambles, and Perrin, with Edric the dandy, whose wealth was declaring. Off to the mill to the northeast they went, where labor and ledger made silence feel tense. Blood on the saw, and one worker inside, but shadow soon shifted, and danger did bide. 2 cloaks of the Nightblade skulking around, guarding a wizard whose steps made no sound. Ardvar let fly with a flame-licking roar, where Nesian and friends brought death to their door. But hold, for more spells could rip through the glen. The red-robed mage call out, remembering his friend. Thalin Varel came the name with a hiss, and Echron he called, Nesian with a twist. The blades were defeated, the wizards stood fast. Their quarrel gave way to a tense truce at last. Seems both seek the same, a black robe gone rogue. A scholar turned shadow, now cloaked in the fog. Drasmir Vexhale, the black-hearted flame, once learned, now lurking with secrets to claim. Thalin proposed they go hunting as one, though he bowed to but Nesian, ignoring the sum. With brows all furrowed and tempers half lit, the party did say, let tomorrow talk it. So ends this part on a cautious refrain. The dawn will bring answers or battles again. Fran, you hear the new bard that everybody had met last session chirp, regaling you this story as he was bringing you out to the lumber mill where all of your companions were heading out to, leaving you behind because they forgot about you. They should be inside there. Enjoy! And this is Chirp, the new bard. So everybody, this is where we pick up.
All right.
Oh, Brad. Welcome here.
Oh man, you missed something. It's fucking Nightblades. Hey, if we take their brands, can we still get paid in Palanthas? I mean, I know the city isn't, but like, you know, there was like a donation situation with the organization, right?
I don't exactly understand what you mean about taking their brands, but yes, you did miss it. There was a wizard, and he spoke of Eckard, Eckard, and I just stare at Nesian.
The Erkan. It's a name from a different time in a different place.
Erkan. Gotcha. Yes.
But did you ever figure out what was with the bloodstains on the saw, Ebenezer?
Oh, the bloodstains. Let me yes, someone just sliced their hand off. This is what it seems. If I remember right, as the player, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what Joey said.
That is what your role said.
That's I believe him. I don't know why he would lie to me.
Fran, as always, Millie is your responsibility to drag onto the map as a summon. I don't handle that ever. Yes, I have a very strict rule that if somebody's going to be summoning, it's always their responsibility to handle. So that it ends up slowing down the game too much if I have to do it every time for them. Especially
if you need help, we can
druids.
guide you on how to pull Millie out there.
So have anybody seen that one employee that was here? We should find out.
He ran off.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Like, shortly after I threw a fireball.
Gee, I wonder how that could scare him.
Hey, man. I wasn't really concerned about scaring that dude doing his paperwork. There was a wizard and fucking Nightblade sneaking around.
Speaking of, just I'm slightly confused. So, order of events: we arrive here. One of you see blood on the saw. Meanwhile, there's noise because there's a boat with a wizard and two of the Nightblades. They come off. Fireball goes off. My where I was at, I could not see very well. So just slightly confused about order of operations and whatnot.
Yeah, no, like, that guy's gonna come back with authorities. We gotta have a story. He ran off because he said he saw the wizard. He was like, "Oh my god, it's a wizard." So we gotta, like, did the wizard, like, run off?
Well, yes, the wizard did leave, and we don't have to come up with a story. There's dead bodies there of the muscle, and
Just as long as we all have the same story. I mean,
yeah, they're obviously the ones that did whatever ruckus here. The hand, though, that is a bit strange. Let me go see if there's any body parts over there. Maybe they picked it up, and I'll go back and look at the saw again. I know I'm not going to find anything, but I'm just
Yeah. I mean, there are bits of flesh there, yeah. And you know what's fleshy? Hands.
So are we reporting this to the town that we stopped these thieves? These
believe
known
we should.
thieves? Or do we just get rid of the bodies?
I think we should let the town know.
Okay,
Right.
that's fine. Just asking.
Well, they're gonna come looking, so we should have something to tell them. I say, I mean, when you see, I mean, these guys are in a known assassins guild, so
They're a known assassins guild that we have dealt with in Palanthas. And
we defeated their inroads.
yes.
So we have reason to, if we see these guys, we have reason to believe they might be here for us.
That's what I was just thinking. Were we the cause of this?
No, they were hired by they were hired by I can't remember his name.
Thalen.
Yeah, Thalen, to help him as he tracked down Drasmir, the same
Okay.
person that we're chasing.
Mhm.
Yes, okay. I would just feel bad if they came out here and were causing trouble because they were looking for us or something.
I do not
Yeah.
believe that they were looking for us.
That would make me feel better for just murking these guys if I knew they were here for me. I mean, if they were just here on unrelated business, I kind of feel bad that we just totally jacked them up.
Well, I can see it from that point, but also if anyone else innocents get killed, they die because of us. But I like yes. Thank you for that clarification. That helps me. I have much better perception now on what's going on.
We know the Nightblades are bad people. They're just happen to be guns for hire in this instance, so I wouldn't feel bad. I'm sure they would have turned on Thalen at some point.
Hey, Chirp, you still here?
Hello, yes, I've been listening the whole time.
How exciting. Another bard to follow us around.
What do you think about listening?
Why do you think I'm following you? I'm just bringing Fran over here to assist and hang out with everyone. She seemed to really miss being left out. Remember that, wayward companions, that it is important to remember your allies.
Do we know that?
We have no idea where Frank is, Fran. He just disappeared at one point.
You guys sicked a couple of flying giants on him as a CR0 monster.
I don't know what you're talking about. There was no way they knew he was Frank. It's not like they knew his name. I just said someone named Frank. And to be completely honest, I just pulled a random name. It just happened to be that Frank was in the back of my mind. I wasn't technically intentionally setting them after him. It was just a happy
Intention means
coincidence.
little in the way of a giant's lightning bolt.
It was just a happy coincidence. I'm sure Nesian did it on purpose, but I didn't. So, what do we want to do? We know there's now another person searching for the same guy we are. He has offered to work with us. Or we can attempt to do this on our own still.
Well, I would point out that the only things that we know about this guy are what Thalen told us. We didn't know anything about this guy. We don't know what he looks like. We didn't even know his name. So if we don't team up with him, I don't know how we're gonna get him before he does. How trustworthy is this guy? I mean,
If he's here on official business, I am willing to assume that he is trustworthy in it. He has never been the type to go against the tower. And there's certain rules with those that are members of the towers.
just for the sake of clarity, necessary casualty is a rule of the towers.
Yeah.
There is an acceptable number of casualties that can be made depending on the severity of the mission.
I don't remember. Are they just trying to capture him, or are they trying to kill him?
He did not say.
Because he's like got dark research or something.
He said he wanted to stop him. He was not specific in the way
Mm-hmm.
or to what extent. And to be fair, I didn't ask.
Yeah. He kind of had to get out of here because he was afraid the authorities were going to show up.
Well, I think he was also giving us some space to make a decision. I will say he is probably more trustworthy than most of the people I know that you've met. That's about as ringing of an endorsement as I can give him. But I guess we have till morning to decide. Do we want to go back to town and tell the mayor about this, or what do you want to do?
Well, I believe we should, as I come walking back in, because I was over the cell, wherever that was. Yes, I believe we should pick up the bodies and take them back into town and give them to the authorities, alert them to what happened.
Do they want us to bring the bodies, or would they rather they stay where they are and we could just go get them?
I don't know if it's proper to leave just bodies laying around in a. If it was my body, I would appreciate it if someone took me to where it needs to go, and then eventually a burial or whatever.
I mean, I think you're the only person in this group who could even carry one of those bodies. I don't know how dignified it would be to be drug across the ground by a kender and a goblin.
Yes. Chirp, help me with the wagon, and I'll lift up the bodies and put it in.
You look out, and Chirp just is gone.
We can look around to see if there is a wagon here.
Wonderful.
We didn't bring one.
Roll me a perception check, Nesian.
It's like, what wagon?
And Willie survived his first combat.
Yay!
Let's go!
I'll have Willie help me. Maybe he'll smell the horses or something. Oh, there we go.
There's no wagons, but there are hand carts. Which is fine. You have an Ebenezer, and a cart can easily fit, well, up to 12 bodies. You know.
Yes. Perfect. That'll work, and maybe Millie and I can move the cart. So I'll start loading 2 bodies, right? It was 2?
Yeah.
I only see 1 token, but...
Oh, yeah, you're blind. Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll cast light.
Well, I still have the dark vision. I just haven't haven't actually walked over.
Here they are. Yeah, over here. Okay, so you hoist the 2 bodies into the hand cart and pick it up and start pushing. As you guys are making it back to the city,
I want to check the office real quick to see if that guy's in there, and if not, what he was writing in the book.
Sure. Let me, I moved his token back onto the map, but he's not back yet. He ran away to go get people. All right, Nesian, go in here and roll me a perception check. What's love got
Just in case there's anything interesting. Probably not, but...
$10. So it's easy enough to find the ledger that he was writing in. In it has the names of the people to be received, the level of experience that they have, and how much work needs to be done based around that. Mostly just keeping tabs of whom he's bringing into the lumber yard. It seems like whoever was writing in that is presumably the foreman of this site.
Is there any mention of an accident?
Not on a 10, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like 3 of the pages are stuck together. It's annoying.
With blood.
He was never hurt.
No, I was picturing the person that you asked if it was
Okay.
was there an
If
accident?
it was
and,
his
they-
hand.
All right, we need your signature to make sure you're not going to get workman's comp. Shove stub against it. Olden days, right?
All right, yeah, let's.
I think Fran and Millie are stuck in the wall.
Oh. Problem solved.
There you go.
So yeah, that's what you find. As you're pushing the wagon back towards town, it's a very loud wheel spinning over and over and over again as you are moving. There's no way to quietly maneuver with this object.
I'm not trying. I'm just.
It's without a trace.
Yeah, it's still just very loud.
We're not trying to be stealthy. We're
Anytime there's a dip, I'll give a little. Oh God! Yeah, get over. You know how when
Yeah.
you're trying to.
Can always trust Ebenezer.
Of course.
So, as you are getting back, you can just see at the cusp of your superior vision, Ebenezer, to everyone else, Chirp talking with a few of the town's guards, pointing back on the road.
Chirp. Glad you were able to.
Nobody else sees Chirp for another 50 feet.
And I keep Chirp over here.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm talking to them.
Oh yes, we'll be with you in a minute. So I keep moving.
When you guys get up to the guards, one of them walks up to your group, just staring at you and looks at the 2 bodies, moves one of the tieflings' heads by its horn, and then drops it. Chirp here told me that you just saved our town from being infiltrated by Nightblade?
Yes, these are Nightblades and ruthless characters, absolutely. But yes, sorry, I'm Lord Ebenezer Moonshadow. That's Fran and Nesian Oddvar. We are the cleaning crew from Palanthas. But yes, seems we did save your town.
I told you all of that. I guess you weren't lying this time, Chirp.
Yep, we're big damn heroes, sir.
Holy fuck, you really are a goblin. Okay. That was among the nicer greetings you have had, Fran, as a goblin. Surprise over anything else.
Oh, so cute.
All right. Well, do you have need for these bodies, Lord Ebenezer, or shall we take them over to an examiner site?
I open my mouth to speak, and as I do, Nesian says, "You just look like you wanted to say something."
No. I have nothing to say.
Okay.
You're doing fine. This is your role.
Yes, of course. We have no need of the bodies. Above the table, you guys already searched the bodies, right? If I remember right.
We
Yep.
did.
I searched them and I took their brands. For
Uh,
everything.
yeah, we have no needs of these, but we didn't want them just, hanging out and creating disease, places for children to, yes. Go ahead, please.
Lumberyard is no place for children, but we appreciate it. And he'll go over and pick up the barrel for you and start pushing it over towards, one of the buildings. I do wish to speak to all of you in the morrow about the specifics of what had occurred. The foreman had reported that there was some magecraft happening on both sides.
Absolutely, be happy to speak with you in the morning. No,
Then I'll see you in the morrow.
yes. The foreman, where can, well, I'll speak with him tomorrow. I'm just concerned. I've also found some blood on a saw. Looks like someone might have hurt themselves. I don't know if that happened.
Yeah, we already got reports of that. That's my cousin. He's a dumbass, but Now we have to figure out how he can plow a field with only one hand.
Understood. Well, hopefully he, yes. See you in the morning.
See you all. He takes the body and Chirp smiles at you all.
Thanks, Chirp.
Of course, what are friends for? If not to help one another.
See, Nesian, this is how we build friendship and friends.
Yes, friends.
Oh, trust me, I don't
like
expect
Chirp.
you to repay me or anything like that. Sorry, Fran.
I was just gonna say I like Chirp.
Thank you, my goblin-y little friend. And
Yes,
he'll
it's
pet you
only
on the
Nesian
head.
that
Pat
has a
you.
problem with bards. These bards that all mystically know what's going on, even when they're not there.
Their business to be in your business. Let's go
Yes,
get a beer.
I don't like that.
All right. So you all head back over towards the restful hearth. Well, everyone, I will say, despite my heritage, I still really like sleeping. So I'm going to go clock out for the night.
Is he an elf?
Half.
Oh, okay.
He's a bard, of course. All bards are half elves, aren't they? Or halflings. They're half something.
Half something sense.
Yeah. Good night. So long. Avita saying goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Nesian's going to bed. Nesian's tired.
Yeah, so we'll go back to our rooms. How did we split it up again? I forget. Didn't we get a room?
You took your own
Oh, I got
room.
mine. I've got my own room. That's right. I remember now. As usual. So I will go into my room, and as usual, as I shut the door, you hear me start talking to myself. And oh Lord, these people! I just don't know what to do with them. Sometimes they're great, but just sometimes I don't understand. As the door clicks closed.
Is
Talks
there
to
like a
himself lot.
What were you saying, friend?
is there like a barn or something where Millie has to sleep?
No, you were recommended this place by the bard Chirp, so she can stay with you in your room.
Okay.
So Ebenezer
gonna
has a
say-
room, and then 5 of us are in another room, including an owlbear. 4 of us, including an owlbear.
Yes, of course. Why not?
To be fair, 2 of you can sleep on like the ottoman. Like
Yeah, like
I imagine Oddvar and I are cuddled up like in Millie's arms, just like
Oh, I can
sleeping in
picture
her arms.
like a beanbag chair.
yep, like a big
Yeah.
fluffy beanbag.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like the cats used to sleep on the dog. And they
Yeah.
just curl up in the dog bed with the dog.
Yeah.
That's fine, because that means Nesian gets the bed.
I
So
love it. That's great. And I will attempt to sleep.
And
yeah,
you...
I'm out of everything, so I'm going to bed.
So you all managed to go to
Well-
sleep. Yeah? Not everyone?
Oh, what
got?
time is it?
I feel
Oh, it's pretty late into the evening. Like, you guys had to walk out there at dusk, creep around for about an hour, do your investigations after the fight, then walk back here like 30, 45 minutes. So, like, it's pretty late. It's like midnight-ish.
Okay. Trying to remember this town here.
Is it possible?
So, when the caravan is supposed to show up tomorrow or the next day. Is that correct?
That is correct. Tonight, tomorrow, or the next day.
Tonight? Okay, so it still could be tonight, but probably not because it's pretty late. They probably
Yeah.
wouldn't be traveling this late. All right. Yeah, I'd rather go to sleep. I was thinking about getting into some trouble, but I can't really think of anything to do.
God, I just want to.
I
You know?
have a question.
He
Yes.
does.
Yes, Fran.
Okay, so I want to stay up because I am at full health. So can I just like go to the bar and have a beer and talk to people?
Sure.
Like I don't really have a goal in mind. I don't know what to talk to people about.
I mean, if you want to just say that you do that, or do you actually want to like do that?
I want to try to get information from people, but I don't really know like what I should go for. So I'm open to suggestions above the table here because I was out last game, so I don't really know if there's anything worth asking people.
So going to the bar and just doing a general collection of rumors and gab, I guess.
Last
Or is
time we
that
were
pointless?
last time we were trying to find out any information we could about the
Caravan.
caravan that's coming in that this guy is part of. So any
Okay.
information that helps us narrow down exactly who on the caravan wouldn't belong. So any information about who the normal people are that are in this caravan, maybe?
Okay.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion roll. It is going to cost you, what is it, like 5 gold for middle class carousing, and we'll just count this as like your week of information gathering. Because the party did take a week here.
Oh, my persuasion sucks. Yep. That's about right.
That's D&D.
You decide to go to the bar after midnight to try to talk to people. And the only person who still remains here is the nighttime barkeep who is supposed to be watching the place, not serving drinks or anything like that. They will, but, you know, that's not why they're here. And you just keep asking them questions, and they keep answering with, uh-huh, yep, sure, yep. Hey, would you look at the time? Oh, you're still awake. Okay. And just...
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for letting me try.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to do something because like I'm at full health and I'm awake. Because the sky is awake, so I'm awake.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, you do need to get a full 8 hours of rest, or you have exhaustion.
Oh.
And that gives you a -2 from everything you do tomorrow.
All right. I guess I'll go to bed then.
Yeah, I wanted to get into some
Fucking
trouble too, but
whatever.
couldn't really think of anything.
Maybe enough will happen tomorrow, and then tomorrow night you can get into trouble, the two of you.
I just imagined us both holding hands and skipping down the street like.
Mischief. I sense
Devious too.
mischief. It is a foot.
And Advar considers that they need to go talk to, like, I don't know, the sheriff of the town in the morning or whatever, so it'd probably be better if he didn't get arrested tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
That would be hilarious, though. Everyone else wakes up, goes over to the sheriff to talk, and they just see
I'm
Advar
already there.
in the jail
The
cell.
cell.
Hey! How's
Hey,
it
I got
going?
here early.
You were nice enough to put me up in my own room for the night.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
told-
misunderstanding.
I told them I have the ottoman, but just...
I told them I already had a room, but they insisted.
The ottoman.
I mean, you guys are small. You both fit on ottomans comfortably. Like, everyone else is, I want a bed. You're really cozy on that footrest. Like,
Got my hammock.
and the two of you are used to smelling everyone's feet all the time anyways, because you're, like, knee-high.
Prestidigitation is for.
Exactly. Anyways, you all wake up in the morrow.
So we can long rest.
You all long rested. Congratulations. Oh, that's sad music.
Yay, I have hit points again and spells.
When you all wake up, you hear the morning bell ringing by, what was it, Mary Sue or Mary Beth? The mayor's daughter.
The mayor's daughter?
I don't think we've met the mayor's daughter.
She's the one-
Lyra Marnock is the owner of the inn.
Yeah, it's the mayor's niece. Sorry. Lyra Monarch. Yeah. Mira rings the morning bell to let everybody staying here know. All right, breakfast is available. First come, first serve. We have hash, we have some meat, and we have some mead. If you want orange juice, you have to pay me.
Yes, sounds lovely. Would love some orange juice. How much?
That'll be 5 copper a glass.
All right, I'll take 2 glasses. Yes.
Double of orange
not
juice.
at the same time.
No. Double shot.
Yep. And let me remove
And
the
yet-
silver from my...
The hash is very simple, but it's potatoes that are freshly grown, everybody. And the meat, oh god, it's beef. You guys are eating beef and potatoes.
Beef again. This is great. You know, I kind of like it out here. I do miss the estate, but
Do you not have beef where you're from?
no, not in a long time because of the war and the dragons. I wonder. You know how we were talking about? So we came here from Palanthas. I'm wondering if we should take some beef back with us. I know we talked about. Just some thoughts. It smells lovely, though. Did you cook this yourself?
No, we have a chef.
Well.
You just see some fat, hairy dwarf scratching his belly in the corner, holding a spatula.
That's hot.
Take a bite and I'll start eating. This is good.
Yep.
Bon appetit, everyone.
Oh, good morning, my best of friends.
Oh,
And of
fuck.
course, Lyra, you are as radiant as the morning sun's rays as always. She looks at him with a messy bun in the back of her head. You know, you don't need to kiss my ass that much, right? Oh, I would gladly kiss that and so much more. You're getting to the point where you're a little creepy there, Chirp. I apologize. I didn't mean. You're just so charming. Anyways, my friends, hello. I would too like a glass of orange juice. Sorry, we're sold out. Next time.
Well, Chirp, go ahead and I'll slide him the one that I haven't started yet.
My best of friends. And he'll just put his arm over you. Oh, you know, I think we're going to do a lot of great things together.
I do too. Ah.
I'm gonna lean closer to Lyra and ask in a whisper. This town doesn't happen to have a policy where things that happen to bards aren't illegal, does it?
My father's suggestion if that keeps getting... or my uncle's suggestion if that keeps getting shot down by the rest.
Damn. Okay. Let me know if that changes.
I'll be the first one. Anyways, she'll just, like, hand out the plates of hash to all of you and then just toss one across the table to him. What a wonderfully delicious breakfast. Lyra, may I speak with the cook? I think he forgot my salt. No, he didn't forget. He'll reach into his pocket and salt it himself.
Can I slip Lyra a gold piece and ask her if she found any more orange juice?
Horseshoes?
Orange juice.
Oh, you flick her a
I
gold.
know she said.
She'll hand it back to you. Oh no, we have plenty. And she'll.
Can I get some for me and Nezian? I'm just gonna slide a glass
Absolutely.
down to the table.
Yeah, that'll be 1 silver though. You're paying 10 times as much, so it's just like,
That's fine.
she'll come back with orange juice glasses for Nezian and you, Fran. And Chirp does not even like flinch at that. He just keeps admiring her.
I
You know?
didn't order any orange juice.
Oh, your little friend did. Right there.
Thank you.
Just take it and like it.
We're gonna like sniff it. Make sure there's no poison in it.
The only one who handled that was me.
I'll take a light sip. Thank you, Fran.
You're welcome. Trust me, I don't want to deal with you shitting yourself anymore. I didn't do anything to it.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I've heard rumor of vitamins in different foods. Should we have word of where the should we discussed this yesterday? Should we have some way to have word if the caravan arrives at the location to come back? Like maybe, I don't know, have Simon watch out for us? So that way, if we're talking with the mayor or someone else and we're preoccupied and busy, you know, things happen, we might miss it.
Yeah. I mean, I can send up Simon. In fact, I'll send Simon to go fly up and see if he can spot the caravan in the distance or on the roads or whatever.
Okay, you send him
In
out.
the distance.
I'm gonna need to go up there at some point, anyways, because I'm gonna need to meet with Thalen. Because that's where we agreed to be.
Ooh, wow.
Dirty 20.
You.
But yeah, you have to go up to the meeting.
But I'm assuming we gotta meet the other guy first.
I could be wrong, but that's what it sounded like. Is that mayor and then? Well, he just said tomorrow.
Yes.
He didn't say first thing.
No, he did not. I just say I need to go up there at some point today.
Yes. So the question is, do we go up there first and then speak with the mayor, or?
I imagine we should speak with the mayor first since we're already here.
Yes. And then it also doesn't look like we're trying to run out of town or escape or anything.
Was it the mayor we had to talk to, or was it like the sheriff or whatever? Or is the
Oh,
mayor?
the sheriff. I think I misspoke. I think it's the sheriff.
I don't know if he like told us an official title.
It was a guardsman that you spoke to last
Yeah.
night.
I could maybe suggest that they go watch out for the caravan and let us know. I amused myself.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we'll get moving for the day and.
Oh, if you all don't need me, I will remain here. I have more writing I would like to do.
Yes, of
Huh?
course.
Unless you all need me for something, in which case, just ask. I'm more than happy to help my friends.
No, I think we'll be fine. It would be nice to see you working on your. Are you writing a song or a novel or a?
Oh,
poem?
this one's more. He turns the parchment over. He's already thrown out like 5 other ones.
A letter. I
No,
understand.
it's more personalized.
No
let's
worries,
say.
I got you.
Just need to find the right way to put it.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. All of you as well. He'll flip it back and continue his writing.
On the. Well, let me know when we're leaving.
I imagine we're leaving now.
On the way out, I'll stop by. Lyra? Is it Lyra?
Yes.
And I'll kind of pause near Lyra. Chirp really is magnificent, and maybe one of these days you will give him a little bit more of a chance.
She'll look at you. I highly doubt that'll ever happen. Pretty words mean next to nothing. I've seen what people like him do to women and men and anyone that gets in their way. But
Yes, sir.
I also have a preference towards men. Those that work for a living.
Yes, yes.
Big, hairy, strong.
Yes, understood. Chirp, I've got something I'll hire you for later. Lyra, it was a pleasure meeting you. And I'll walk out.
Pleasure as well. Thank you. I'll make sure I have more orange juice for you in the morning.
That would be great.
Oh, yes, if we could finally order some more. No.
Haters.
As we walk out, I'll turn to Fran. I'm bound and determined to get those two together. I think they'd make a great match.
Godspeed.
Best answer. Good luck, bro. Like, but anyways, you all take off. It's easy enough for you to find your way over towards the same building. When you get over there, you see those bodies have already been incinerated and are being tossed into some fresh manure. Waste not, want not here.
Interesting.
You walk in. The guard looks over. Oh, yes, it's Lord Moonshadow, right?
That is correct.
Yes. Sorry for the show of force last night.
No, completely understandable. It's your town. You want to protect it. I do not fault you at all.
Appreciate it. I would like to just get a few play-by-plays from each of you as to what specifically happened last night. Our foreman was very scared. Apparently there was magecraft of the highest caliber being thrown around on both sides.
I don't know about both sides, but there's a fair amount of things being done. I myself, when I see those night blades, I just react. I threw a fireball at him. That's probably what freaked him out.
Oh, I'm still Chirp. Sorry. So, you're the mage who did the destructive magic that could have burnt down the entire lumberyard.
No. I mean, yes and no.
Well, which is it? It's either yes or it's no.
Yes, I burned them, and no, none of the lumberyard was burned because I am in control of that stuff.
Oh,
And he's not a mage.
you control... Well, clearly he is. He's
Is
casting
there a
powers.
fireplace in the room?
There is, yeah.
Is there wood next to the fireplace?
There is, yes.
I'm going to make the fire from the fireplace jump to that wood and then go back into the fireplace.
Without burning the fire? You can do that? Or without burning the wood?
Well, it'll burn a little bit, but then it'll stop burning and go back in. So I literally have the cantrip control flames. And it does all sorts of crazy shit.
Okay.
It's like I can move 5 feet. I can make it twice as... I'm just going to demonstrate that I can control fire and that there was no danger.
That is remarkable.
I mean, I'm a little reckless, but
Oh.
I'm not that reckless.
Huh. Very well. So, play by play, what happened? Why were all of you out there in the middle of the night? What were you researching? What were you snooping around for and creeping? Why were they there? What happened to the other side's mystic arts user?
I would assume that it was one of the two that were killed. The we were out there because we are here on a fact-finding mission. We're just trying to learn more about the city, and it would have been less hustle and bustle while there was no one around. So, as to why they were there, you would have to ask them. Though I imagine it will be difficult to get any information out of them.
This is a classic act first, ask questions later situation. I mean, we had in Palanthas there were Nightblades trying to like get into the city, like making inroads, and we were instrumental in defeating them. So when I saw more Nightblades messing around at the outskirts of town, I just acted. It's instinct.
I need a deception check from you, Nesian. You were being helped by Advar.
Yeah.
Assuming Advar, you are proficient in deception?
Oh yeah.
Then yeah, 23.
23.
Apparently the foreman missaw then. He described that there was a more human man who was there as well in close quarters combat with Lord Moonshadow here, but apparently not. And he keeps writing down his notes.
I don't remember actually seeing the foreman stay around very long enough to see anything.
Of course.
He seemed to immediately run.
As we have told everyone they should.
Cops.
Just keep talking. Say a lot without saying anything. Well, that is good. So you have no idea as to why. Why again were you there?
I told you, we're on a fact-finding mission to see about the possibilities of arranging business with Leggett for the town of Palanthas. And we figured that there would be less people and less hustle and bustle and noise at night.
And whom gave you permission to look around?
I wasn't aware that we needed permission to look around.
You were on private grounds, private property owned by the lumber mill. You need permission from one of the rulers of the of our city, or one of the foremans or owners of the mill itself.
Yeah. Well, we were unable to. Oh, did I cut you off?
Yeah, that was probably my fault. I started speaking with the mayor about the possibilities of opening up trade between Palanthas and here, which is what we wanted to do. And obviously, well, maybe not obviously to you, in Palanthas, they are short supply of raw materials such as lumber and whatnot. So if we were supposed to get permission from the whoever's in charge of the lumber mill, I apologize. Obviously, it's well, we can go talk to them today. We were just scouting and just trying to figure out. Totally my fault.
Now you roll a deception check being helped.
All right. Most of that is true.
Yep, most. That's the key word to deceiving.
21.
Yes. Of course, Lord Moonshadow. In the future, it is our customs to ask permission before snooping or trying to glean any information. Please respect that.
Duly noted. Duly noted. Yes, I would just didn't want to disturb anyone during that. Yes, I understand. Yes.
Of course. I understand. It may be foreign to the giant city of Palanthas, but we like to respect our land and our properties. Good reason that all of you are experienced enough, since many people, if you step onto their land, will shoot their crossbows at you first and then ask questions later. Just try not to kill them. Try to,
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, understood. And this is why communication is important, especially if we were to open up trade between the two cities.
Absolutely. I suggest that you get yourselves a social liaison between the two cities.
Yes, I was actually thinking of a chirp.
Why?
He seems to know people here, and is quite good at some music.
Okay.
But if you have a different recommendation,
Anyone else?
Plus, it will get him out of town some of the time as he has to have to travel to Palanthas.
Yes, I just don't want to trust the responsibilities of two cities forming an alliance to a bard, of all people. Anyways, I'm sure you will do what is best for everyone.
Of course, absolutely.
Speaking of permissions, is it possible for us to get permission to go back out there today during the day? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, go ahead.
I will send a letter for you to hand over to the foreman.
Thank you.
Of course.
Good call. Thank you, Neezy. This is why I have the cleaning crew around. They such good people.
I really thought I was going to have to talk him into that.
Like, you guys have been very amicable, very honest. Like, it's... You have a good alibi. Like,
admitted to our mistakes.
yeah.
Rather than
very
doubling
humble.
down and doubling down and doubling down and.
Yes, very humble, very humble. He will, But yes, I'll make sure I send you over with a letter of note for that. I will say, please conduct your business more during the daylight hours around here. People get very cautious at nighttime. That was when we were attacked previously.
Yes. What can you tell me about this previous attack?
You mean from the dragons?
Oh, the dragons is when you were attacked at night, mostly.
Yes,
That's what you were saying.
yes. It was a frightful endeavor, to say the least. Luckily, we had some warning as the armies had arrived, and most of our people here are well trained. Many of us were retired veterans of vast and various wars. We managed to handle the forefront of the assault, but then we realized that they were sending the more draconic force of the winged ones at us, and, well, it was deemed many of us had to evacuate.
Yes, the time of the dragons of the war, not good. I also saw my share of combat and many people die. But it is over, and time to rebuild and look to a new future.
That is correct. Anyways, one last question I had written down for all of you. Yes. Did you see anybody else arrive with them by any chance? We snooped around the site and we gleaned that there was 3 pair of boots of 3 various sizes stepping around off of the boat that was discovered.
I did hear a boat. Unfortunately, I didn't see much of what occurred, but I did hear a boat arrive.
Nobody else?
Not that memory serves, but maybe we can take a look around when we go back out there. We have a lot of experience with dealing with these guys, so maybe there was somebody invisible that left.
Fran is a remarkable tracker and
are you?
hunter. Yes, she scored a huge boar back in a desolated land with nothing, and she was able to find, track, hunt down a boar, and feed quite a few people. She's even, well, let's just say that she took on a bear by herself.
That is remarkable. Very good. Thank you. Please look into it and send me whatever type of report you have on them as well. We are concerned there might be another person afoot.
Well, nobody wants Nightblades around.
Nobody wants night blades around. But that's all of my questioning for now. Thank you very much. You all can go about your days.
It's a pleasure. Happy to help, and
Roll for teeth?
she's been collecting teeth, if I remember right, periodically.
Yeah.
Oh, from the tieflings? Sure. Sleight of hand.
Well, we're all trying to talk our way out of it. Fran is like mounted on top of one of the bodies with a pair of pliers, just
Yank.
yanking. Oh my god.
Yeah, you find like 4 teeth from each of the 2 tieflings. And you did find the horns of one of them over on the side.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, sleight of hand, unless you're going to ask for those things.
I'll just ask.
Very good. Go ahead.
Oh, you know, if you're not gonna use these things, can I have those horns and those teeth, please?
Is this for some type of spell casting?
No, I'm just a creep and I like to collect these things.
Don't listen to her attempts at misdirection. It's part of her tracking process. It just helps her learn more about the creatures she's tracking if she has a piece of them.
Sorry, I was trying to tell a joke and it didn't come across right. It's just...
Very well, I guess. Sure, whatever.
Thank you.
Nesian got the joke. Nesian didn't think the guy was going to get the joke. That's
I
why
didn't
he
get it.
intervened.
I didn't get it, no. So, you guys head on out, and I think this is a good breaking point for us, guys. Let's take our break. Be right back.
Right.
We're back, everybody. So, where last we left off, the party had successfully evaded all suspicion of snooping around for ulterior motives over at the lumberyard. You also managed to find your way over here to, sorry, you're not here yet. You managed to gain some favor with the local guards as well, showing that, hey, we make some mistakes, but we're here to help, and them mostly believing you, considering how well all of you lied to them. Fran also got some teeth. But now that you know you have a letter of note telling the foreman that you are allowed to be here. What is it we're doing? Simon went flying away to go watch the north side of town for the caravan to approach. Or not north side of town, the north road out here.
Well, unless somebody has a different idea, I want to head back to the lumber mill.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we can smooth things over with the foreman and wait to meet up with Thalen.
So, as you all... I had to roll for this last session. That was fun. As you all are approaching, Simon flies back to you and will telepathically let you know, Odie, that the caravan has arrived.
All right. So, hey, everybody. Caravan's here. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
So, let me bring you back over onto this map.
Well, at least we're finally going to run into something here.
So, as the three of you are walking over, you see a bunch of new arrivals carrying lumber axes and walking their way up to the foreman's hovel. Some of them looking experienced, some of them looking newer, of course, as each of them stands waiting for the foreman to check them in. They turn and look over at all of you.
I just kind of smile and wave.
Do we see a caravan or just people that are like look like they're starting to trying to start work?
This is the caravan. They're yeah, the actual lumber and shit is off in the distance being handled, but they're also bringing in new lumberjacks.
Do any of them seem out of place?
Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Inciting. Come on.
Can I roll? Can I check as well?
You sure can. Perfect. You guys just fucking got here. There's people waiting in line holding axes. They all look like lumberjacks to you. But maybe you'll glean more once you actually interact with them.
Oh!
Oh no, you didn't magically roll. I know who you are.
Well, I mean, just worth a shot.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't sure if there was like a guy like kind of walking away.
Yes,
you
there
know.
is one man here, more suspicious than the rest.
Exactly.
So
One
you're
guy
saying
that
there's
looks
no
old.
there's no Get Yankee like in a Superman outfit or anything.
Yeah, no. You
Wow.
gleam that everybody who is here looks like they belong here.
Okay. Because originally I didn't realize that there were like other wizards looking for this guy and he was going to be in hiding. I thought he was just traveling, like he didn't think anybody was onto him. So this makes it a little more difficult.
The foreman will call out, next.
Perhaps that's us.
I don't know that we would want to cut in line, Ebenezer.
Oh, true. Yes. Good point.
Oh, needs
Yeah.
did I don't remember. Did Thalen like give us a description of this guy or just his name? He said he was a respected scholar of the Red Robes and his studies went in a dark direction. That's all I have in my notes. I didn't
He didn't
write
give
whether
us.
he told us what he looks like or not.
He didn't give us any information on what he looked like.
Okay,
Though to be fair, we didn't ask.
that's true. And he kind of like left right away so he didn't get grabbed up by the cops. He kind of was like, we'll talk later, and he just took off.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd run into him before these groups, but
Yeah.
hey, not everything works out the way you want.
I rolled randomly to see when of the 3 days they were going to be here,
Yeah.
and it was the next morning.
I get you. Oh, you must be new lumberjacks coming in from, was it Signal?
Signal.
Sigil.
Sigil. Sigil, yeah. Yeah. You see the younger looking guy just looks over and, yeah.
Nice to meet you. My name is Nezian.
Who you stick your hand out to, left or right?
Left.
All right. He'll look at your hand, look at you. I need you to give me a strength saving throw when he grips your hand.
Oh, God.
Holy shit, Nezian! You are
Hey.
trained in the art of the firm handshake, where these blue-collar working men have exceptionally calloused hands and grip with such strength that, if you're not trained properly, may crush your fucking hand. But you squeeze appropriately, and you seem to muster a little bit of respect from him because of that one signal. Rilsa Fenmore. Pleasure.
Pleasure. It's a nice, solid grip. Yeah, I imagine you do well in this business. Have you been working as a lumberjack long?
Many of the lumberjacks start laughing when you mention that he has a solid grip, and he goes, yeah, us working folk are like that.
Yeah.
I've been lumberjacking for, how old am I? I'm 33, so 16 years? 17 years now? Yeah.
Hmm.
Before that, I was a wood hauler.
You do most of your previous work up near Signal?
Before the war, I was down around the more southern areas, and when shit started hitting the fan, I had an uncle up north, so decided to go up there and find him.
Yes, the war displaced many of us. Yeah. A lot of us found our ways heading north, trying to avoid that.
Yeah. Too bad Sigil wasn't as safe as we all thought. Ain't that right, Gramps? He slaps the older man. And let me just show you guys. Like, this is Rilsa. Definitely a manly man. And the older man will step forward. Pleasure. Garen Thatchvale.
I'll shake his hand as well.
Another strength save, Nezian.
Damn it.
His DC's higher because he is stronger.
Get old man strength.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Nezian, I need you to roll me a deception check to make it look like you didn't just dislocate 2 of your fingers. You're not exactly a hard worker when it comes to
No,
your hands.
Nezian is not.
Yeah. And Garen looks impressed with you. In the back of your mind, you are screaming, but...
In terrible, terrible pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Garen's thinking, Man, I swear I felt 2 pops, and this motherfucker is screaming or anything.
Yeah. Pleasure. Are you all here as well, I have to assume you're not lumberjacks, and all the other lumberjacks start laughing out loud when he says that. So what are you, new foremans, new owners?
Probably think of us closer as merchants than foremen or owners. Yeah.
Merchants? Do you deal in any medicinal things? Few of the men, they have the bleeding arse, you know?
I would be happy to try to assist him in that. I am a moderate healer of some sort.
I'm not showing a man my ass. You will if you wanted to stop bleeding, you jackass. These young guys, they're all very, oh no, that's gay. Back in my day, we were just gay.
Okay.
I see.
Yes. Nothing to worry about. I mean, if you can handle lumber and forestry and all that, you should not be afraid of a little exam.
I didn't say I was afraid. The guy, like, I just, it's just wrong. Like, there's no reason.
Yes, that's what they all say.
He just starts unbuckling his pants right there. Get in the fucking house, you jack. Schedule in I'm sorry. These young guys, man, they're just... You give them the cocoa powder, and they all just think they could take on any tree themselves.
Yes, they're all cuckoo. But...
Well, so how long have you been, what's the term, jacking lumber?
Little man, don't go near my fucking pockets. But I've been doing this for, how old am I now? I'm 50. So, 35, 36 years. Yeah. Feel like I still got a good 2 or 3 years left in me. Figured I'd come down here and be the head lumberjack, and maybe I'll retire, do an easy job like a foreman. Who knows?
So I saw he's strong, but like, what do his hands look like? Do they look like soft wizard hands?
Oh no, his hands look huge, calloused, muscular.
Okay.
Most importantly, it's his biceps and his forearms. Those things have more definition than you've seen on any fighter. Nobody's stronger than a fucking lumberjack. Those dudes are ridiculous. Hugh Jackman didn't give them justice.
Hey, I got a question. This is sort of as an aside, but there was a guy coming from Signal. I thought he was coming on the caravan, and he owes me money. Was there anybody else on the caravan that kind of took off right when you guys hit town?
Immediately, everybody goes silent and looks away.
Okay, that's a yes. I mean,
Sorry, we have an old saying in our community. Snitches get an axe handle to the back of the fucking throat.
I got a saying, only assholes don't pay their debts.
Oh, absolutely. But we're not going to be assholes that snitch.
You're not snitching?
Yeah, we are. What are you,
You're
a
not-
cop?
No.
Cop.
I'm just looking for this guy. He owes me money.
Well, then keep
I'm-
looking. And the old man just goes back
Alright.
in line. Yeah,
Well,
Ebenezer?
oh, go ahead, Ebenezer.
No, I can't say that to Nesian because the first guy you shook his hand, no reaction. Second guy you deceptively had no reaction. So I don't know how strong their strength is on their shaking.
You do not.
All right, never mind. I'm not doing anything.
I imagine the person my associate is looking for wouldn't be a member of your group, so I don't really think it counts as snitching if they're not actually a member of your community. Though I get the desire to not snitch, trust me, 100%, I'm on board with that. But like I said, it doesn't really count as snitching if they're not one of you.
You see Rilsa kind of like... Actually, roll me a persuasion.
Okay. Ouch.
Would it give him it? Oh, you already rolled. I was gonna say, would it give him advantage if I was just like had 2 gold pieces in my fingers, just sort of rubbing them together?
Yeah. So go ahead.
Tim,
Easy.
can I give a above the table suggestion?
Sure.
Go shake people's hands. The person that is the imposter probably won't have a strong grip.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I know you got 2 of them, but I was just saying,
Yeah.
keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're engaged with these guys first.
Yeah.
But I don't have to get my hand crushed by the other, however many of these are
Yeah.
legitimate ones.
That's not fun.
It is for
Okay.
Nesian.
You'll get to the wizard, but you can't feel anything in your hand anymore, so you can't tell.
Is that the wizard? I don't know. I need a
Evidently, I'm just-
doctor. Just
yeah.
mangled fingers.
Just mush at this point.
And at that point, it just hurts no matter who touches it.
I'm evidently not doing a very good job of selling this argument.
Yeah, no. All of them just like they are not convinced. They don't
I
want to
tried.
snitch. Not for something like owing money. Like they're lumberjacks. They don't give a fuck. They're just here to chop trees and eat wood. That's beavers. All right. Next. This man just walks out, looks over at you, Neezy, and he just keeps walking. Rilsa steps in.
Yeah. Is anybody like coming out?
Oh yeah. That the man who just walked past you was the man who just came out.
Oh,
Yeah, this man.
Younger.
this is the last guy here outside.
Yeah. This guy just got checked by the foreman and is now going to work.
Whoops, I didn't mean to shut that door on accident.
We can also just talk to people till we see their token name, say suspicious caravan passenger.
Not wizard.
Hot wizard.
Wizard.
Hey, Joey.
Yes.
I whispered you. I don't know if I did it right. I think I did it right.
Oh yeah, you did. Sorry.
Okay.
Here, I'll whisper back.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Advar, are you sneaking away?
No, I'm just sort of walking after this guy, and once he comes in here, I'll kind of strike up a conversation. Like,
All right, go ahead. For a
holy
little bit.
crap! Like, what the hell happened here? Because there's like blood all over the floor and stuff.
Oh, it's mostly clean now with the what do you call that? The wood chips.
Oh,
He'll turn and look at you.
Sawdust.
Then he just turns back and keeps beginning to set up some logs onto this long bar.
hey man, is this safe? Like, should they set this up different?
He'll look at you. It's only not safe if you're a fucking idiot.
Fair enough.
Neezy, and you notice Garen just walks away after Advar. Kender! Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah?
I was gonna say, he looks like he's following him.
Oh yeah, 100%. Kender, get the fuck out of here. You don't have working papers. You don't know what you're doing. You're gonna trip someone up and make them lose their fucking hand. Tom, don't say nothing to this guy. He's looking for a snitch.
No. I'm looking for a deadbeat. And you's a bitch.
As
Now
you
walk away.
run away out of here.
I'll go stand next to Neezy now.
Karen will go back in waiting in the line.
Kind of like standing, like poking my head out behind his legs, like
You're a bitch.
giving him the stink eye.
Fran, did you get the whisper? Okay. So, after a little bit, the foreman releases Rilsa, who now goes and starts working, and Garen will step inside. And there's more than just the three of them. There's just like...
Right.
There was 10. I wasn't making 10 tokens, 10 names, 10 personalities. I just know.
So I'm going to do the same interaction with everyone that comes through. Just introduce myself. We're just merchants that are looking into maybe buying lumber, and we'd like to feel it's always good to see how they treat their employees. So just saying hi and just trying to get everybody's hand. Just to see if maybe I get lucky and one of them shakes hands like Neesian does.
All right, I need you to give me a con save to stay fortified until the end.
Okay.
Absolutely, Fran. Roll me a stealth check followed by a perception check. Neesian, after the fifth person, your hand no longer has feeling in it. It's just pins and needles.
Every time I turn around and there's no one looking, I'm just shaking my hand behind my back where they can't see me.
One of the guys walks over to you. Hey, man, are you all right? You need some cocoa?
What do you mean by... Do you actually mean cocoa, or is cocoa a phrase for something?
He smiles.
Let's try some cocoa.
He will hand you some white powder. All right, just rub it on your gums a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Neesian, you no longer feel the pain in your hand. And you're fucking awesome, dude. Like, you are so fucking awesome. These people don't realize how awesome you are. And the world deserves to know how awesome you are. And how many colors that you can see now. And how excited you are. Yeah, you're on
You
coke.
can jump real high.
You are a hell of a guy. Let me tell you, this.
First dose
This
is
shit's
always free.
fantastic.
He'll slap you on the shoulder and get back in line.
I don't really think he needed that ego boost.
What's Neesian's nothing, but... I guess I'm gonna go talk to the foreman then.
All right. So you barge into the door. Fran, I'll put you over where you're hiding by, which is where Neesian was standing. Neesian, you walk in there as Garen is currently talking to the foreman. All right, and what salary are you looking for? Oh, probably a gold a week. He turns and looks at you as you're just walking right in there like you own the place.
I don't know. I've met Garrett. He's a nice guy. He definitely deserves more than a gold. So I'd say easy gold and a half.
Who are you? Wait,
Oh, I haven't met you. My name's Neesian. I'm from the,
foreman shakes your hand.
I'm part of an expedition out of Palanthas.
Yes, you were the people throwing dust around last night.
Yes. It's terrible when dirt attacks and someone needs to deal with dirt just going everywhere through. It's nice to have someone come and clean up when things like that happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Glad we could be of service. Always helpful, always helpful. I'm a heck of a guy, let me tell you.
What?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a meet. Did the guards
apologies. I
ever
did
talk
not
to you?
mean to interfere. Oh yeah, I talked to the guards this morning. Everything's good. Copacetic. I got a letter telling me I could be here. It's all perfectly good. You finish up your worry. Don't worry about me. I'll just want to talk to you. But you finish your business first. I didn't mean to interrupt. That's really not my intention. That's not my type. That's just not really who I am. I'm not the kind of guy who's just gonna butt in and do things while you're trying to be busy. I mean, that's just way too much. I mean, that would be a dick move to do, and I am not a dick. If anybody's not a dick in this world, it's me. I'm not a dick.
Amnesian on Coco.
He's just lying so fast nobody can keep up with what he's saying.
Problem is, Tim's running out of air.
Fair. The foreman will look. All right, a gold sounds reasonable. I think a gold and 4 silver a week is better.
That's right. Don't sell yourself short. You're a man that deserves this. You're good. You're talented. You're experienced. You bring a level of knowledge that most people don't bring to a profession like this. You should value yourself.
Roll me a persuasion roll. While on Coco, you have advantage on all charisma-based ability checks, since you are not and dexterity-based ability checks.
Ooh.
But you have disadvantage on all wisdom and strength-based ability checks.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ha! 25.
25. I think
I'm gonna make a friend.
I think a gold and 4 silver we can manage because of your experience. But you have to agree you're going to be helping out the newcomers. Yes, I always do anyways. It's no problem. Thank you, Nisian. And now Karen walks out, done with his interview. Fran, you can sneak in at any time during all of this distraction.
I don't even know where to go. I'm so confused after all that.
Well, wherever you want. It's inside of here, so... The foreman's sitting down in a chair at the table, writing in a journal for everybody.
I don't want him to see me, so I'm trying to figure out
I'm
where's the...
saying you can hide and, like, get in. You rolled well enough to hide. You can move around in here so long as you get to a location you can hide behind, i.e. behind Nesian, behind the curtains, under the table, stuff like that.
I'm gonna go behind the curtains.
All right, over here then. You're in
Is
his
that
sleeping
behind the
quarters.
No.
Yep, it is. You're in
Okay.
his sleeping quarters. All right.
Actually, I lied. Can I go under the table because I want to make sure I can get out?
Yes, you can. Right here.
Okay.
Close the door behind you. Close the door behind you, Neeson, please. Garen will now go and start working as well.
Wow, I'm gonna close the door, but I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh no,
pull...
he wants to
okay.
talk to you now. He has the
Okay.
letter. He's opening it up, and he's.
I'm gonna pull a William Riker. I'm gonna spin the chair and then swing my leg over to sit down.
Yes.
Acrobatics
power
check.
move.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Your teeth are tingly.
My teeth feel so good. 27.
Yep.
That 20.
Ooh. You sit in the chair and unravel the note. You could see he's used to dealing with people on cocoa powder.
Oh god.
Lumberjacks, dude. That's like, how do you think they get through the day? Hey, this is old-timey shit. They used to give people cocaine to work better.
One of your new guys was nice enough to give me some cocoa powder. Never tried it. It's a fabulous stuff.
Be
I feel
careful.
so alert.
You do, yes. And he keeps writing down, pulls out the note, reads it. Oh, so all of you, investigating around, huh?
Yes. Unfortunately, we have a significant experience with the people that came in last night. They also tried to make inroads into our town, which I'm sure is what they're doing here. They're just trying to make inroads. That's what
Right.
they do. They try and push their way in.
So-
They try and take over a town, and they just do bad things. That's just kind of what they do. And so we're gonna come. We just happen to be lucky that we were here, and we have all this experience of dealing with people like this. So we're gonna come in. We're gonna help. No charge. We're good people. We're nice people. We like you people. We want to help you people. We're gonna make this town great again.
Shit.
Thank you. Well, You're allowed to look around, but I will encourage you to stay out of people's way that are working. It's very dangerous work being a lumberjack, you understand? I don't care how tough you think you are, if a tree falls on top of you, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, definitely stay out of the way. We wouldn't want to hurt anybody. We wouldn't want to get anybody hurt. We saw the blood last night from the saw incident. I don't know who that was. The mayor said, or the sheriff said it was a nephew of his or something. Feel terrible for the guy. It's got to be really rough losing your hand. I mean, how's he going to keep working that way? That's got to be really terrible. Talking about making him move a plow. You can make him think maybe turn the plow backwards, maybe get a yoke like they do for oxen. Just let the guy pull it with his body weight. Might actually be more efficient. Might be a better way to do it. We should think about doing that in the farmlands outside Palanthas. I just wonder if maybe that'll make a major improvement to the way we do the town. But anyways, I'm taking time. I don't want to take your time. I got things to do. I'm sure you got things to do. I'm sure you're a busy man. But really, as we're talking about these guys that are trying to break in, I'm really concerned that maybe somebody tried to sneak in with the caravan, because that's kind of the thing they do. They sneak in on things that they're not supposed to be in. But you're a man that's plugged into what's going on. I can tell. You're a man that knows his business. You're a man that knows his lumber mill. So I know if anybody's going to see if there was anybody weird that came in, it's going to be you. So tell me, is there anybody that came in weird with that caravan? Somebody that maybe just doesn't quite fit? Maybe really isn't a lumberjack. Maybe he's a little weaker than you expected, a little less experienced than you expected, maybe a little older than you expected. You know, anybody that turned it out to you, I trust your judgment. I'd like to know if there's anybody that you see.
Roll me persuasion roll again. Fran, he is distracted away from his notebook. You can take it off the table if you want to try.
I do.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
She knows in real life I'm not like this.
No.
So...
Oh my God.
Neezy,
Oh, I thought I rolled in that one.
you did.
That's not great. Oh, I did? Yeah, that's
You
not
did.
great.
Are you
Well,
keeping
we
that
rested.
roll?
No, I want to reroll. How
so
do I
you
do
should
that?
have
What
a
do I do?
reroll from Ebenezer for
Yep.
the
Yeah, I want
day.
to do that.
He do that.
I like that
There's a slight switch there.
better. Light.
You know, if you think about it, every roll of a dice is always a 50-50. You're either successful or you aren't. So, 26. While he's distracted, Neesian, from your perception, you don't notice shit because you're starting to sweat a little bit. The book just disappears from on top of the table. Fran, you can roll me an investigation if you want.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not a good one. I
Well,
don't have good investigation.
13's not bad at all. Well,
Okay.
there's only 5 people whom are here and I've never worked with before. 2 of them came in specially recommended by the merchant, of course, so they're probably pretty good. 3, however, I've never worked with personally, so I can't recognize them, but they all seem to recognize each other. Rilsa's... Where'd my book go? He starts looking around for the book. Fran, you found some information so you can put the book back up without anybody noticing, and he'll turn it... Whatever. Rilsa Fenmore, Garen Thatchvale, and Tom Splitwood. They're the only people I've never worked with previously here. That being said, Garen and Rilsa have over a decade of experience each. And they definitely seem to fill the role quite well. Tom seems a little newer, more green. He's only been working this for 7 years. You can tell he's not as experienced as the other 2, but he's younger. He's going to be like that. Wish I could help you out more. They all 3 seem to know each other. Tom's quiet. Garen's certainly a leader. And Rilsa seems very loyal to the people he works with.
Well, that's good to know. I appreciate your help. You said something about a merchant. Is the merchant here? Is there any chance that I can talk to the merchant? Be interested to see if maybe there was somebody that like left early or something else. Maybe they left right before they got into town.
He head
Yeah.
back over to town to speak to the mayor. They're handling all of the merchandise trade between the two.
Ah, it makes sense. That mayor, that's a hands-on mayor. I've never seen a man that gets quite that involved. Not even my Lord Ebenezer gets quite that involved in that kind of stuff. It's very impressive that he gets to do so much work on his own.
It used to be his son, but his son ended up dying to the dragon, so he came out of retirement to make sure everything gets back in working order.
That's good, man. That's good. More. It's good. You guys are lucky to have a mayor like that. That's a really good sign for your town. Yeah, I'm hoping somebody else helped to step him up, though. It looks like he's starting to drag him down. He looks like he's getting pretty tired.
Well, he did retire 5 years before he came out of retirement.
Maybe he should think about using some cocoa powder.
Maybe. An old man.
All right, well, thank you for your time. You've been very generous with your time. I'm sure you got a lot of things to do. I'm sure you're busy. Yeah, I'm just going to go head out now. And you guys just have a wonderful day.
Very good. Fran, you're able to sneak out with Nesian, no problem. Just like run underneath his cloak and walk out.
I'm going to head to the rest of the group.
Okay. So while they were in there for like easily 10 minutes, Ebenezer, Advar, you guys doing anything?
I'm just checking out medicinally the person with the issue.
Oh, yeah. You bring him back behind some trees, and yeah, I mean, it's typical for people who work jobs like this. Hemorrhoids. It happens.
Yeah,
It's
I've
very
got some
common.
of the salve that we've used before. I'll give him a little bit. That's it.
All right, how much for like 2 gallons of that?
I don't think you'll need 2 gallons of that, but I'll give you enough for a couple days. It should go away soon.
Awesome, thanks.
Odie is just kind of mill about, but he's gonna send Simon around to the other side of the building to kind of keep tabs on these guys, see if they're like doing anything suspicious.
Okay, so you're just watching them. Cool.
Well, and I don't want them to notice Simon, so can I like roll stealth?
Yeah. So Nesian. 13.
Damn it.
No, nobody notices. They're all working. 13's good against common people.
Well, I thought you had to have 15 to hide.
In combat, you need a minimum of 15 because people are like watching you, right? But passives come back into play when you're not in combat.
Okay.
Easy, and you walk out, and Fran magically appears by your side.
Oh, God. Were you in there the whole time?
You will never know.
I never know with you, Fran. That's the excitement of you, Fran. Never know what's coming next, do we? Fran the Wonder Kid. Fran the Wonder Kid. Hey, everybody.
I just walk away.
Ultimately,
away.
I really got nothing out of that. He tried to be helpful, but he didn't really seem to know anything. I'm wondering if the guy is here. You know how, like, sometimes I turn myself into another person, make myself look different, act like a different person? I'm wondering if maybe this guy can do the same thing. Anybody happen to have any kind of ability to, like, detect when the magic kind of stuff is happening? That's never really been my expertise, is detecting other people's magic. I'm more of a doer than a looker kind of thing.
I, around this time, walk up behind Nesian. Oh, it's nice to hear you talk so much. You were saying something about making people. Oh, yes, good idea. I will duck around the corner. I don't remember if it's a verbal and somatic. I'll duck around the corner and I will cast detect magic, which lasts for 10 minutes, and then I will just, as I'm watching people come and go, just
30
try to
feet.
walk around. Let's see. How do we... No. There we go.
30
Yep, 30 feet.
Boom. Remember, it is a
10 minutes.
Yeah, so buildings and structures obscure, but that's it.
Knock on the door, where the foreman is.
Yes, more.
I will open up the door. Yes, I was.
Oh, you're Lord Ebenezer. Come in.
Yes, it is. I'm just. Nesian's. Oh, Nesian's not in here. I just say, matter of factly. I'll be back unless there's anything you. I'll be back.
Very well. You skedoodle your way on out of there.
Yep.
Neeson, at the end of this 8-hour day of you having this benefit, it's going to be funny. You know, Coke has a really bad downside, right?
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
80s.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I'm just wearing myself out talking this fast.
Exactly. Ebenezer, you walk inside, and as soon as you walk in there, Rilsa looks over at you. For fuck's sakes, man. What are you doing in here?
I just treated one of the other people here. I heard some of you are having issue with the dark side of the moon, so to speak.
What are you, a doctor?
Actually, I am quite talented and trained in medicinals.
Roll me a perception check, Ebenezer.
All right.
Ebenezer's not the one on Coke.
Here we go. Oh. It's just not meant to be solved. Just not meant to
Is
be
there a place you want me to send people to meet you?
maybe if you could get a list, and then that way I know how many people. Yeah.
People aren't just going to come out and say they have shit happening to their ass. If you set up a day that you're available, I'll send people out to talk to you.
Perfect. That sounds like a good idea. It'll probably be here. It'll probably be tomorrow. I'm gonna go find a good spot that's kind of secluded, so people don't have to,
Yeah.
Yes.
Swinging wood. Deck save, Ebenezer.
Yep. 14.
You see one of the pulleys hoists up a massive log that swings in where you are standing, since you're not in any of their safe zones. And you dodge out of the way quickly as it, based off of how big and fast that was moving, if that hit you, you'd probably be out.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you. I'll let you know where. And I'm just gonna keep walking around,
Swinging.
trying to. Yep, I like it. Try not to get into too many conversations, but using my eyes to see if there's any magical changes in appearance or anything magic in the area besides what's on my companions.
Very good.
I don't know if you want me to keep walking on the map, but
I mean, you can walk around, but with a 4, you're not noticing anything magical. You get sawdust in your eyes, you get distracted, you're constantly dodging wood.
Even with the detect magic spell, where I get
Detect magic allows you to sense the magic within the proximity. The perception is to see if you look and notice everything that might be magical.
Okay.
Because there are little bits of magic, like Simon pings is magical, and you get it. It's not like you get a radar ping to it. It is you would sense it, so you're looking around seeing it.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do, see if I can sense anywhere.
Yeah. You don't have a radar sense, you have a looking sense, and a perception check of 4. You're not getting anything before the spell's out. There was magic afoot inside of here, but you weren't able to look too closely. You sensed illusory magic in there.
All right. So, yep, that's all I'm doing is just walking around, and I made note of that spot.
So, everyone else, about 10 minutes later, he comes back. Simon is hiding. Have Simon roll me a perception check.
All right, come on, Simon. Come on, Simon. God damn it, Simon. I'm gonna use. Can I use my daily reroll on Simon?
No, that's his own thing. Yeah, if Ebenezer's not giving it to Simon, Simon doesn't have the benefit. Wait, do owls not have advantage anymore?
Oh, I don't know. No, I think they took that away.
Okay. That's weird. They have flyby.
Yeah, now they
still.
have. I think now they have dark vision.
Okay. Makes sense, but yeah.
Passive perception. Oh, I just had it up.
Yeah.
Dark vision 120 feet, passive perception of 15, +5 to perception.
Yeah, they're proficient in perception, but they're not like. They don't have advantage. They don't have the keen
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
eyes thing that
Nope.
they used to have.
Yeah.
No.
Older edition.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my inspirations here on Simon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll use a honk for Goose. Thank you, Goose.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna-
Goose.
Yeah, so I'm gonna re-roll. I mean, can't get any worse. It's significantly better. 16.
All right. Simon does take note of one thing. I'll whisper it to you. Nope.
And Nezian, I didn't see anything. I'll let you know that I didn't see anything, but something did ping magical in. I gotta go in the room to ping it. In this pile of wood here.
Oh, I meant like in this building. I didn't mean just.
Or in the building. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Simon communicates to you, Odie. After observing them for like an hour. Nezian, it's been an hour. I need you to give me a con save.
$11.
The high's still going strong.
Sweet.
Mhm.
You still have the benefits for another hour. The DC just got higher.
So, Ebenezer, you said that you felt you couldn't really put your finger on it, but there was like illusionary magic in the
Yes.
room with those. Hmm.
Yes, exactly. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but I sensed there was illusionary magic in there somewhere.
So, do we
Did
think
you-
that one of those guys could possibly be into like illusion?
It could be, or maybe there's they're hiding in something that's not observable, or made themselves smaller, like a little fly, or many things.
Were you gonna say something, Fran?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, Joey, did I learn anything from reading that
Oh,
ledger?
Jesus Christ. I forgot about that part. Yes. Reading through it, he did mark down the experience that everybody had, going over how long they've been working. And he marked down how much everybody was getting paid. Rilsa is getting paid 1 gold a week. Garen is getting paid a gold and 4 silver a week. And Tom accepted 6 silver a week.
Tom's getting screwed. Okay, so I'll just relay that to everybody. And then
Did I ever get to shake Tom's hand?
No, you did not.
Hmm.
He was the first. Well, he was the first person called into the building as you were getting up there, and he
Okay.
just walked past all of you and went to work.
I really should have taken Detect Magic or something like that. I have nothing solar.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't have it prepared, so I can't. Because you can't ritually cast it unless you actually have it prepared.
Yeah, unless you're a wizard.
Unless
and
you're a
have
wizard.
their spell book.
yeah, I stopped loading it, so
Is the foreman staying in the office?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's getting everybody's everything together, how much they're getting paid, making sure he separates it, checks his budget. He's doing foreman things.
I'm gonna.
Right.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, okay, let's all let's go over here. So, if we think that somebody's under an illusion amongst these workers here, I've been looking, and it seems like this Tom guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Like, I don't know why they would hire him.
Well, Fran also said they hired him at the lowest.
Did he claim to have like a decent amount of experience, or was he saying that he just doesn't know what he's doing?
He was, I believe, 6 years experience.
Yeah.
5.
6 years? Yeah,
6 or 7, yeah. Years of experience.
That should be enough to at least somewhat know what he's doing.
Yeah. So
Have
I
they-
don't. I
have they
can't
wo-
detect
Go ahead.
magic, but I can dispel it.
Have they worked with him in the past? I mean, we know that he says that he has 6 years of experience, but has anyone here actually worked with him during that 6 years?
He said all 3 of them said they knew each other.
Yes, but have they worked together during that? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that I don't know. But they were also. There's also a question of the fact when Odvar tried to get them to snitch, if that they wouldn't now. So maybe he threatened them enough that they're willing to lie for him, maybe, or he's got them under some sort of spell.
yes, that might be right.
So
I.
you-
Oh, never mind. No,
Go
go,
ahead,
you
go
go ahead.
ahead.
You go ahead.
I
No,
was just
you
saying,
go ahead. 'Cause
so if I cast dispel magic on Tom with the intention to dispel an illusion, he might be revealed as somebody. I don't know.
Good, but he could also be like Nesian and do the little makeup-y stuff. You've used disguise kit, right?
I do not use disguise
Oh, you
kits.
don't.
I
Okay,
use
never mind.
magic.
Then I did not say that. Maybe if we can somehow pull him away from there, and I can see if I can detect magic again. Maybe if he's outside of that room, we can see if there's anything. It's up to you. How do you want to do it?
Well,
Yeah, Fran?
if I do this,
Fran was saying something? Fran?
I have an idea. Can
Okay.
I go hit on Tom.
While he's working?
He's working. He's actively working right now.
All of them are actively working. They are lumberjacks, yes.
Ah, shit. Never mind. I thought that they were like hanging around. Never mind. Fuck.
I could probably get him out to us if you guys want to try detect or dispel. Because I could just pretend to be the foreman.
You're talking fast though. You're not gonna pass.
I can be very persuasive when I'm talking this fast. You'd be amazed at how fast I can talk to people. People believe me when it's going at this speed because they can't think strong enough because people aren't as smart as Neesian is. It's just how it works.
Okay, Neesian.
Referred to yourself in the third person.
What? No, I think you're just imagining things.
Maybe if you do bring Tom out, I can simply give him a suggestion that he tells us who the person is.
Ooh, the suggestion. Yeah. I mean, dispel's 120 feet, so I can get him where he's standing. Whatever you guys want to do. I don't know how to get the information we need.
Well, so do you want me to pull him out towards towards over here somewhere, and then you guys can try whatever you want to try? I mean, it sounds like between Ebenezer and Odvar, you've got like 3 different options. Or we could wait till night and let Fran try hers.
Nighttime's when I work best.
Is that because you work better when it's dark and they can't see you? Is that why?
Well, hey there, big boy. What the fuck?
No, I was gonna start out with what a big axe you have.
Oh.
Nice.
Everything looks bigger when your hand's as small as mine.
Oh, that's...
Oh my god, yes!
That might actually not be a bad idea. He's going to be working here all day. Perhaps we, at the end of the shift, or Odvar does have a good point. Maybe he can, from a distance, he can try to dispel any magic, and we can see then. And if nothing happens with that, then we send in Fran. And once Fran has completed her duty, I can give a suggestion if he is not, if we haven't figured anything out. 1, 2, 3.
I'm fine with any of that. Neesian thinks everything's a good idea right now.
Yes, of course.
Well, why don't we just start with me just going over here? Because I can end a magical effect within range. So if I just focus on this room and I just end any illusionary spell in this room, and you guys just be ready to act if something, because if there's no illusions in there, these guys won't even know I did something, I don't think. Because I'm going to go do it way over there, because the range is 120 feet, so it doesn't look like I'm doing anything with them.
So I'll use my free for the day disguise self to make myself look like the foreman, and then I'll just kind of like go along with Odvar, like I'm giving Odvar a tour. I'm not actually addressing anybody. I'm just kind of like, talking to Odvar and kind of pointing at things. So just trying to give Odvar a little bit of a disguise for being there.
Okay.
For why he's there and why he's, animating and moving his hands like we're having a fake conversation, but it's him casting a spell.
And
Go ahead.
you don't. Yeah, so it says choose one creature, object, blah blah blah, but it doesn't say that has to be within sight. So you could go look at it, leave, and then cast it. It just has to be within range.
Did they get rid of the sight portion of Dispel Magic? I don't remember if I actually ever had it or not.
Choose one creature, object, material, magical effect within range. Any ongoing spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each ongoing spell of 4th level 4 or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. 10 plus spells level. On a successful check, the spell ends. There's no vision.
Yeah, you just need to be aware of it.
So I guess I could just do it from here and just around the corner. Just as long as you guys can see what happens, because if he loses it and then like pops it back up right away, I don't know.
No, yeah, that's why I'm going to be wandering. So why don't we all go with me? Because I'll give you guys all adequate cover to be there. Because I know Fran's better at spotting things than I am for sure. Especially since I'm not super on point right now. So I guess we'll go around the corner to where we can see them. Fran, come with us.
Right, I will cast Dispel Magic on illusions in this room.
All right. I need each of you to roll me a perception check. Nesian disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 3rd level spell used. Perception.
Oh, what a waste of a nat 20.
Oh, it's not good.
Fran is
Fran's got me
exceptional.
covered.
Which is probably why she thinks you're a moron, because she sees everything.
Fair.
I think there's a lot of reasons Fran thinks Nesian's a moron. But I'm just adding to the list today.
So, as you cast the spell, you see a flurry of dusts begin to get kicked up into the air as it swells and moves over in that direction. Immediately, you notice Tom's appearance completely changes. As he is still currently swinging what appears to be a staff down on top of the wood where his axe was previously. He takes out his glasses, puts them on, turns and looks at all of y'all. All right, initiative time. Woo, we get to fight him.
I was trying to save your spell slot, but it still worked out, Odie.
I didn't think we were going to get him without dispelling it. I
Oh,
don't
no,
know.
you guys could have gone the social route of interacting with him. Yeah.
I tried that.
Yeah, but, you know, in a different setting. You can't do it while he's working, right?
So if I have advantage on all dex-based stuff, does that include initiative?
Yep.
Oh,
Ah!
Coke
man,
is
I love
great.
cocaine.
Cocaine is fantastic until it's not.
I'm so sad right now because I had a really great line for when I hit on him later. This bums me
Oh.
out.
You can use it now.
Maybe you can throw it into combat.
1, 2, 3. One of y'all didn't roll yet. 4. Damn.
It won't fit in combat, but
So I'm counting the dispel magic as the surprise itself. Now he knows shit's happening. So Nesian.
Yum. Fine. Drop the staff, Drasmir. We're here to talk. It doesn't have to go badly for you. Desian's decided that he's a character actor now, so he's choosing voices.
Hold on. For some reason, his sheet didn't save with all his spells on it.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm not going to attack yet. But I will ready an action if he does something violent or attacks one of us or like tries to grab someone like as a human shield or something. I will attack him, but I won't start off with it.
Alright, guys, give me a second. I have to put the spells back onto a sheet, because apparently it didn't convert over. Sorry, guys, this is gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know, Odie. It must just be a roll 20 thing because I have full hit points on my sheet and on the token.
I just realized it's Willie's hit bar makes it look like your hit bar is
Oh.
only half full.
Yeah, because Willie's got a green
Yeah.
bar and it eats up half mine. I can see that. Yeah, it always puts the small token to the top left. So, because like you can see the same thing with Fran and Millie's.
Almost done, guys.
You're fine.
All right, I believe that's all of them. Perfect. So, Nezian, you tried intimidating him?
Yeah, that's probably what I'm trying.
All right,
So
go-
yeah, I'll use my action to try and intimidate him. Intimidation's the only one I don't have, but I do have advantage.
You do. Nothing's more scary than a...
Man,
Coke
high on
fiend.
cocaine. 20.
He turns and looks over at you.
I still appear as the foreman, by the way.
Yeah. No idea who you are, but clearly an exceptional mage. That was your action, his influence, and he's going to have, well, motivations not to attack you at least.
I'll take that. That's a win for Nezian.
Yep. He's going to look over at you, Nezian. Immediately cast Misty Step. 10, 20, 5. Yep. And begin running away.
Damn it, why do they always run?
All right, that's his turn. Oh, wait,
We
no.
got a runner!
He has dash action, too.
That's my 4. We got a runner!
Oh, he'll do something else on his action, actually. Fran!
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shoot him.
Sure, where is he?
He ran.
Oh. How
And
far
I
can
already used
go?
my 4 words. And I don't think you
No.
could have seen where he ran with where you're at.
Misty Step also, you didn't see
Oh.
the initial.
Hmm.
Bloop, bloop.
Oh. Well, can I just, like, Oh. I think I would have known the general direction he was in, though. Can I just go?
He
in that
was
general
here.
direction?
He disappeared.
Yeah,
So you can start to
So-
look around and try to see if you can figure it out.
and I can move 40, right?
Millie has a base 40. Yeah.
So does Fran.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so now I can see him. So can I shoot him now?
Wait. How do
That's
you
not
s-
him.
That's not him.
You could shoot the
This-
wrong guy.
This is not. This is not the guy.
He was so he teleported 60 feet somewhere. He just like
Oh,
disappeared.
okay.
So we have
Never
no.
mind.
That's why you don't know what direction he went in.
So I can't hunter's mark him because I can't see him, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Shit. Then I am going to bark skin myself.
Alrighty.
So at least I'm doing something.
I heard arc skin, and I'm like, ooh, what's that?
No, it's Bark. Bork. Someone
So
touches
I'm
her and
going
she
to
just.
Oh, I love it.
The
So yeah, so
lightning
I'm gonna-
version. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was making a joke. Do your turn.
Yeah, so no, I'm just gonna raise my AC to 17, and I'm going to. So dodging is not an action, right? That's a bonus action.
Dodge is an action for you.
Okay, so I want to dodge as well.
You bark skin, didn't you?
Bark skin is a bonus action.
Oh, fuck
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice. Then you start
So, yeah.
dodging.
Okay. Then I'm done.
Alrighty. Ebenezer.
Well, pickle sticks.
Yeah, I used my 4 words too soon. No, I can't tell anyone where he went.
If I had asked Mizian which way did he go, could he have responded to me?
Out of combat, when it's in combat, when it is not your turn, you have 4 words for the entire round.
And I
Could
used
he have
him with.
pointed?
I used it with. We've got a rudder.
Oh, could he have pointed? No.
That's
Okay, alright,
It's
just-
conveying words. Like
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Okay.
The
Just
point of
wondering,
it is
just
to
wondering,
make
thank you.
sure action economy keeps the precedence on people's turns, and other people don't take over other ones' turns by yapping.
Got it. Thank you.
I am going to. Oh, okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna start with my movement because there's water over here. I don't see him over there. He could have turned invisible, or no. Maybe he got out the. Are there doors and windows inside the building? I mean, I know there's a door
There's a door in the lumber mill.
here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start moving. Oops. Click on me again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Sorry. When I raised my desk, I accidentally unplugged my entire Rodecaster, which turned off all my audio.
Oh no!
Yeah.
But I did see you do this, so then I just kind
Thank
of
you.
hesitated. Which is why it's nice to have cameras on, so we can see.
No pressure.
Yep. So that's why I moved to. I don't see him. I'm going to hold my action to cast Suggestion. If I see him pop in. If I see him within whatever. If I see him, I'm holding my action to cast Suggestion.
All right, that will use the spell slot even if you don't see him.
Yep.
Okay. Advar.
Okay. Well, I did see where he went because I saw him appear over here and then run through the door. So that's where Simon is going to go.
Go, Simon.
Okay.
Simon flies by, and you see him standing here. Simon did a full dash, so he's not hiding.
No, that was just his movement.
So he did a full movement.
Yeah,
so
he's not hiding. No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll, just to make it fair, a quick insight check. Any proficiency in insight? Nope. Still a 14, though. Yeah, he's going to unleash his held action.
All right.
It's all right. Ugh. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Simon flies over there and, familiar. Throws a firebolt at it.
This motherfucker.
I love that your familiars now have 93 hit points. That's okay. I tried.
Okay. Oops.
I'm assuming I see Simon just kind of puffing the smoke with a little bit of
Oh,
fire around it.
you saw the direction of the firebolt right here. And Fran,
No.
you heard from this side of the wall somebody unleash a spell and throw it. They're not hiding. They don't have that action economy.
All right, movement. Get me to here.
Those logs are difficult terrain.
Oh, those logs are difficult terrain.
Fuck yeah,
Okay,
they are. They're
so
logs.
Get me here. I'm small. There's gap right here. All right, so then I get 5 less feet of movement. Okay. And now I'm gonna use my bonus action to teleport to there with the cloak and appear in the. Oops, I lost track where I could land. All right, right there.
You are not in any shadows, but
Well, I just have to not be in direct sunlight.
yeah, let me roll for weather.
Well, I was in the building when I did it.
Oh, it doesn't matter where you're landing?
I thought it was where I start from.
Well, let's look at the handout. What's it called again? Cloak of Shadows?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It only matters when you're casting it from the original, not the other. So yeah, inside of a building works.
Move.
Shadows appear. Advar is here.
Why'd you kill my fucking bird? And
A mage's greatest ally is always their familiar.
Oh, it's 20-foot radius. All right. I am going to put him. Shit. I'm going to. Where? All right, right here, I am casting Spiked Growth.
Ooh.
So
Do
that would be
you have a spike growth already?
I have the spell, but I've never cast it.
All right, let's see if I have a token for that. I believe I have a token for
It's
that.
a 20-foot something or other. 20-foot radius.
All right, show me the center point.
So it'd be there. Yeah. Because I know he's heading south, so I'm trying to put the most of the spikiness right in his path.
So like that. Is that 20-foot
Yeah.
radius, I believe? Yep.
It's a little bigger, but yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because the... Yeah, so that's spike growth.
All right, and I believe that's if he moves, he gets fucked? Or did they change it? Ooh. Difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
And it's the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural, so they can't see where the spell is.
Unless I cast it around them.
Yes. It says any creature that can't see the area when the spell is cast. He's standing in it. He sees it.
Wait, on the ground? The area? You're saying transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Oh, there it is. Any creature that can't see the area when the spell is cast.
And I will finish my turn by saying, I think it would be wise for you to stay where you are so we can have discussion.
Nesian.
I'm surprised Advar restrained himself from just trying to murder this man for killing his bird.
Fair.
I bonus action dash.
Yeah.
You killed a familiar, the greatest of offenses. Stand down or die. Then I'm going to chuck a dagger at him. Fran, we're over here. You would have seen me run through the door.
Watch out the ground around him.
Okay.
I said, watch out the ground around.
Okay. I'll watch out.
Ooh, you toss that dagger right at him.
I don't get the sneak attack, so just the 8.
8. Ah! Oh, that hurts so bad. Ow. Oh, shit, that's so hurt. Ow.
Anyone that would kill a familiar deserves the pain. They are the greatest of us.
16. Let me scroll up real quick. Shield. So his AC is somewhere lower than 16, but not 5 lower than 18. All done?
Yes.
All right, let me take off that spell slot. Ugh. Damn, the foreman's just outside of range.
Good.
Good for him, yes. Ebenezer, you do have the wall, so you're going to be considered advantage on this saving throw.
All right.
He's going to cast Cone of Cold.
Crap.
DC 15 con save. Ebenezer, Advar, Nezian, Willie.
Oh, ooh! I'm going to use my reroll thing for.
Are you honking?
The human. I can use the human one, right? Instead of using my honk.
Yeah. Yes.
Try to save my honks for when I run out.
So, as they summon forth magic, you hear them pray, "By the unseen eye of Nuatari, let the world forget the light." As he darkens it with this blast of dark, cold goodness.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that button.
Oh.
Question: I get.
God damn.
You get
I think I answered my question. So initially I had advantage, blah blah blah. Miss, so I did my re-roll of the 1. Yeah, it's just that. Okay, we're good. So 21. I mean 42.
42 cold damage, yes. And 21 to the others, including Willie, unfortunately.
Oh,
Spike growth is not concentration, is it?
Let me check.
It is.
I would assume it is. Yeah.
All right, DC 10. Yeah, because you took 21.
Yeah. All right. Con save.
We love 22. Well, minus the D4, but still.
Oh, why did it roll a d4?
Probably bless toggled somewhere.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I will destroy each of you. In Nuatari's name, the red robe shall never stop me. Fran, this man's edgy.
Well, I'm gonna run to where Nezian told me to, and Millie's gonna dash because she can go faster than me and further than me.
All right, so you're commanding Millie
And-
to dash. That'll be your bonus action.
Yes,
Okay.
and
Well, let's see how
since
far.
oh, that's my bonus action shit. Okay, damn it.
Yeah. But you
I
can
don't-
still get to him in Hunter's Mark.
You get 35 base movement gets you here.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
to
what
where-
I would rather do. I would rather Millie and I go the same distance, and I would rather bonus action with Hunter's Mark.
He is Hunterly marked.
Thank
She's
you.
Going the distance. Going for speed.
So you didn't command her to dash yet. You didn't have to, so.
No, I didn't command her to dash yet though. And so I still get movement is an action, so I still get one more action, right?
Movement is your movement. You still have
Or
bonus action was Hunter's Mark. You still have your action.
okay, so I want to shoot him with an arrow.
Go for it.
Whoa, what happened to my screen?
I didn't do nothing.
I got it. Oh shit.
12
Not great.
misses.
But I get 2, right? I get 2
Nope.
hits, right?
No.
No?
Oh, Nezian,
Yeah.
you scared him. He's not going to shield. Yeah, that hits. You scared him. He's afraid you're casting a spell. Yep, he's
So
not
you
shielding.
hit.
12
Hit?
just barely hits.
Oh, the joys of fighting a wizard.
Yup, he's scared. He's,
Gotta have that reaction for counterspell.
yup. He totally needs to counter your spells, Nisian.
Cast dagger, dagger.
It's a cloud of daggers. How did this happen? So that'll hit 10 damage. Second attack, Fran. $16 will hit. For 11 more damage. Woo! Wait, did that? Okay, there it goes. That's your turn, Fran?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Ebenezer.
All right, I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Reluctantly crouched to the starting line. Okay, actually, I'm gonna scratch that. That's 30, 25, 20. I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna cast Bless on Fran, Nesian, Oddvar, and myself. And then I'm gonna around the corner again. 5. Let's see. Yeah, because I can't make it in. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got an idea. So I'm still doing Bless. I'm still moving the 20 feet. 25, 30. And then I'm going to do my bonus action non-spell slot Misty Step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go to there.
All right, so whom is blessed?
Myself, Fran, Nesian, and Oddvar.
Ooh, second level bless. Huge.
Yeah.
All done?
And I'm done.
Oddvar. You see, he's cautious about you, but he's terrified of Nesian's spellcraft. He's focused.
Should be. Should be
Greatest wizard of our
very
age.
afraid
Sure.
of the friend of the forest.
That's right.
Damn,
Friend
he's
of the
still upset
forest.
about that, isn't he? Huh.
Still not giving up?
The Dark Father commands me. You do not.
Fair enough. Shoot him with a firebolt.
Ball?
Bolt.
Okay. Like you said, fireball. That'll hit. He ain't counterspelling that. 18. God damn.
You don't fucking fuck up my bird.
Hell yeah. Are you all done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Nesian.
Face the greater power of Lunatare, and I will cast a spell. I'm just casting Mage Hand. I'm just seeing if I can bait out the dispel magic.
Your mage hand does not require any components.
Oh, doesn't it? Damn it! The one time that bat guy was on me. I don't think I have another bonus action spell. I cast it as a bonus action.
I mean, you can use your action to roll a deception check, but that'll be your action.
I'm just gonna cast it, and I'm just gonna use it to slap him. It won't do any damage, but that'll be even more frightening. I can cast spells he can't even see. Such is the power of Lunatare!
Do
And
it.
then I'm just gonna throw daggers at him.
Toss it.
Oops.
23 will hit.
I don't have sneak attack. For 8.
Then offhand.
Yep.
Shield.
Sucker!
How dare you toy with me? From the void between the moons, grant me power unseen and unbound. You see his eyes begin rolling into the back of his head.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's just gonna fireball at 4th level.
Oh my god.
Advar, Millie, Fran, Nesian.
God, I just needed to be 1 level higher, Joey.
What do you think will motivate you to be there?
Right, Tim? You should already be there.
I know. It's, like it's my decision on whether I'm level 7 or not.
There needs to be a reason your character is getting
the
there,
reason
right?
I learn evasion.
Exactly. You're tired of these motherfucking fireballs from these motherfucking mages.
And
Hey!
hammers, because that's something that can be seen right now.
That's the first one.
Hammers.
Uncanny dodge was for
I
the
have
hammers.
uncanny dodge already. I just keep forgetting
Yeah.
to use it.
After getting hit in the head with a few hammers, you learned uncanny dodge. You know? After getting hit evasion. All right,
you need
so
to roll dex, Fran.
for you,
you
and
and
Millie,
Millie.
dexterity saving throws.
And you can turn on Bless on your sheet, your personal sheet, not Millie's.
I don't know if I actually put it on her sheet.
There's a toggle, automatic toggle.
Is it on there automatically now?
Yeah, under.
Oh, it is.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
No, it's there.
Because right now we're sitting at success, success, success. Ebenezer was successful by not being there.
I learned.
Good call.
Where's our tank? Hiding.
There's too many fireballs, guys.
It's right here.
I don't think you'll
Yeah,
need it, but you
I'd-
can add a D4, Fran. You can add a D4 to yours. I don't think you'll need it.
I didn't turn it on her sheet fast enough.
It's fine.
Okay.
You can roll for Millie, though. Millie is also successful. Damn, that's a 4th level fireball. Which is 32 points of fireball damage, halved to each of you. Down to 16.
Who's gone? That look.
Yeah. No. Daddy's got 2 hit points left.
Yes! Fran,
God.
Aye.
this mage is calling forth some weird power, and there's some bad energy in the air because of it. Your turn.
Spike growth is still up with a 10.
That's what we needed. Right?
Right?
That'll
Oh
hit.
my God.
Oh, 18 damage.
Wow. That hurt.
Nice.
Non-lethal.
That's up to her. I don't know.
Shoot him in
You're
the
muted.
leg.
Fran, how do you want to do this?
Sorry, non-lethal. Does he still have his staff?
He does.
Can I talk and say whatever I want now?
Yeah, it's your turn. You're killing him. How do you
Okay.
want to do this?
This is non-lethal. This is non-lethal.
Sure. Then describe it as such.
I'd be like, that's a mighty fine staff you got there. I bet you look big in my tiny little hands. I'm gonna take it after
I hate that so
What?
much.
I love it.
Everything that
Oh, it's-
stands for.
So cringe.
I
I'm
think
gonna
the seduction's
take it.
over, Fran.
All right, so
Let me have this.
you shoot the staff, pinning it into his foot as he looks down in horror, and you shoot the next arrow backwards, slamming him in the head as he falls down onto the spike growth. and luckily doesn't begin rolling over. But congratulations, everybody. You've successfully captured Drasmir.
Yay!
Nezian,
will
2
drop.
combats in a row, you don't go down.
I have a mighty 2 hit points, but I lost Willie again.
Yeah. A noble
Poor
sacrifice.
Willie.
He's going to stop running into battle with you soon.
I need him for dark vision most battles.
I can cast Dark Vision on you.
And it's good now.
Yeah, but it's a
Yes.
2nd level spell slot too.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
good stuff.
Oh.
but it doesn't require concentration, so and the only other 2nd level spell slots I have are like Bark Skin, so and it only gives me one more AC point, so it's not like it's that big of a deal.
Advar, is it safe to walk over to his body?
Yeah, I was saying I dropped concentration.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I might have been talking over you.
I'm sorry if I was too. Sorry.
That's fine. I sort of trailed out. I was like, I dropped concentration. That spike growth actually worked.
It did. Held him down.
He's like, I can't move. Fuck.
It's a great spell.
That's why I took it. I was like, I need, because I don't know. Like, I try to do more damage, but druids are more like area control type casters.
So you remove the spike growth. Nezian walks over there.
I start patting him down.
Yeah, we gotta find his stuff.
Perception check, Nezian.
Pretty good since I have disadvantage.
Yeah, right?
I think that's the hardest I've been hit in combat in this game for Saturdays.
Well, yeah, what's Cone of Cold? 6th level?
I think it's a 5th level
Fifth.
spell.
Yeah, but yeah, like just I don't remember ever getting this close. I could be wrong because memories. But I don't think I've ever gotten this close to going down.
I don't know. That wyvern poison sting really fucking got you.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that one too. I forgot about that one. So there's twice now lately that I've been hit hard.
Yeah. You guys are getting higher level. Things hit harder. And you guys have so much damage, they have to hit you harder. They're dead. Get off my fucking shoe. Anyways. Nezian. As you begin looking him over, you take note of the robes he had on in disguise. They looked like common cloak, green even, to blend into this environment as just a normal lumberjack, as many of the other ones are wearing similarly. But now that the magic upon it was disturbed, you can see that they are black robes. The only symbol on it is on the back, which is a different shade of black with a very faint silver trim around it of what appears to be an eye. In addition to that, when you take off those robes, you guys ready? You find a satchel that seems mundane and empty as you open it up. Nothing inside. There's also a broken signet ring. One that used to act as a conduit of magic for individuals that would teleport over towards a location. This one, Nesian, you would recognize that of it. People who are of high accord within their respective tower have rings like this to recall them back home, to magically teleport them there. This one is exceptionally old, however, and looks like it may only have one more use in it.
Sweet. I'll take that off his finger.
There's also a potion that was strapped to his bandolier on his back, just barely within range of him grabbing and pulling out. The potion itself seems to be completely translucent, except for a single snowflake that is bouncing around inside. And before any of y'all assume what the fuck is in that bag or what the bag is, make sure your ass is proficient in Arcana.
My, that is a absolutely gorgeous and beautiful black robe cloth.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna want to wear that.
No, it looks elegant. Why not?
Yeah, but look at the markings on the back. That's not. You do not
Silver?
want to associate if you're not supposed to be associated with it. People will
Oh.
take it badly.
Oh, I've never seen such robes before, though. The little slight silver bits and how fancy.
Yes.
This is
They
how
tend to
Lord
be
Ebenezer goes to the Black Moon.
they tend to be protective of their symbology. I'm more interested right now with whatever is going on with this bag, though. I'm gonna study the bag. Does someone want to strip him and tie him up before
Well,
he inevitably awakens?
I can tie him up, but I think the strip is more of the Fran.
So we have, like, Odie has a bag of holding. So does this bag look the same?
No, this is a satchel.
Okay.
But you can roll an Arcana check if you were proficient in Arcana.
I'm not proficient in Arcana.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to roll Arcana.
Very well.
You mean you don't want me just to reach out and go, well, I'm going to take the bag and then make
Oh,
it
whoops.
inside out?
Sorry, I didn't mean to whisper that.
Yep. Fran, do you want to try to secure him securely?
Yes.
Survival, please.
And I'll assist. So advantage.
So you just
Uno
roll a
mas.
second time because Ebenezer helped you.
I'm sorry.
Roll one more time.
I'm helping you, so you get advantage. So you might get higher than a 14.
14.
I'm helping you, so you might.
He certainly says he is. So, as you are checking everything, you sit there and you open up the bag and you realize the way that the stitch on the inside of the bag is marked, Nesian, is runic markings. This is a bag of holding. By the looks of it, it's one that was commandeered, not one that is official from the tower. So he purchased it from a different location, not from the tower itself. As you know, everyone who purchases any magical items from the tower, they keep track of everybody who owns everything.
It's a black market bag of holding.
Untraceable.
Why don't you stick your head in it and see what's in there?
I don't know that I'll necessarily want to stick my head in it, Fred, but maybe my hands. I'm just going to try and randomly pull something out.
I hope you get bit.
It's actually a bag of devouring.
That would be funny as shit. So, you get him as well secured as you can. Fran, you don't know too terribly much about magic, but you know they do something with their fingers, so you just like tie rope around their thumbs and their wrists. It should be fine.
Just snap all of his fingers.
Well, that is how he dies. So, are you turning the bag inside out, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna start going. I'm gonna start pulling stuff out of the bag.
So the way it works is you put your hand in there and you think of an object, and it'll come to your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, then can you just dump it out then?
Yeah, that's the only way to find out what's in it if you don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
But
Turn it
everything
inside
is
out.
going to come out.
Well, then I guess I'll dump it.
Okay.
You want to do that right here?
Oh, yeah, we should probably go back to our rooms.
Yeah, it's probably a better place to have magical creatures come out and devour us. It's in the room.
I'm going to turn myself to not be a now heavily wounded foreman. And then I'm going to go find the foreman. Yeah, we're going to need to borrow a hand cart again. Yeah, see, I was right. There was another spy here.
Get
You
the
never know when they're
hell
gonna come
out of
in.
my lumber yard.
Yeah, well, you should be glad. You should be lucky. We saved you. There was a bad guy. You hired a
Nothing bad
spy.
happened
I
before
told
you showed up.
You should be looking out for these people.
Get
Like,
out of
yeah,
here.
He seemed fine to me.
Leave.
And you were kind of lowballing the guy that
Leave.
was only had 7 years experience.
Get out of here now.
I need a hand cart
He
to
throws
leave.
a mug over at you. You see a hand cart, Ebenezer, that you can just...
All right, I'll grab the hand cart, fireman, carry the wizard, put him in there. Fran, every maybe 30 minutes or so, knock him out again.
Awesome.
Yeah, will do.
So, you guys get back to town. Are you bringing him to the inn? Are you bringing him to the jails? What are you doing?
I assume we're taking him to the jail, unless you... Oh.
So he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Right.
Can we make it appear like we're helping our drunk friend to our room?
Well, before we do that, let's discuss possibilities. We should probably take him to the authorities, but if we do, then there's a chance he could escape unless the authorities are... Well, the authorities already don't like magecraft and wizards, so it might be okay. The other option would be to take him back to the room, but again, if he becomes conscious, he could escape or take us out.
Well, as far as the authorities go, he hasn't done anything. So I don't think they'll do anything about it.
But I've
No,
already started spreading the lie that he's a Nightblade infiltrator. We could probably push that for at least a while.
Yeah, but in the end, he's not, so the authorities are gonna let him go.
Are they?
Well, I don't know.
This is
I would-
medieval justice.
Kender, tell us more about how the authorities just let you go.
Well, when you haven't done anything,
Yup. How often do they let you go when you haven't done anything, Kender?
well, I usually have done things. So
Yeah,
that's why
but to
they don't
you,
let me
you've
go.
never done anything wrong.
that they know of.
Yeah.
You don't have any proof.
You probably also mostly just let yourself out at the end rather than them letting you go. You got
I'm just-
bored and
I'm
left.
just gone. All of a sudden, they're like, where'd he go?
Man, I'm hungry. Just leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Wild shape into a mouse and just...
Yep. Well, what is our, as we are hauling him back, we can have this discussion. So what is our goal now? Are you supposed to interrogate him, Nezian, or turn him over to that Eckhard, whatever his name was? Or are you supposed to...
Balin, you mean?
Yes, Thalen. Yes. They all sound the same, these wizards. I'm a wizardist. The what you tell us.
I imagine he will want to take him back to the tower.
And how do we
Unless
get
he
a
has different orders?
Yes. How do we get a hold of him? Maybe we shouldn't even go back to town. Maybe we should you can...
I imagine he will find us. It won't take him long to find out that we've already involved ourselves.
So, We're just gonna
Okay.
fade away from the scene a little bit as he's sitting on top of a tree, watching the main road, expecting a caravan any of the next 2 days.
He was supposed to meet us.
Yeah,
It's not my fault he was slow.
but back to you guys.
Yes.
It's up to so I guess for now, Ebenezer, I'm gonna leave it up to you on perception. Do you want to tell the town that they should hold him, but just to be wary, or do you want to tell the town that we think it's best if we watch him and keep him in the inn with us? Because I think we can spin a tale enough that he's affiliated with the Nightblades, who we already told them are trying to infiltrate their town, enough to get him to hold him long enough for the other wizard to show up and decide whether he needs to intervene if he wants to take him. Because if he wants to take him, that's his problem. We were trying to stop him from enacting the ritual.
Well, there you go. We just inform the authorities that we caught this mage crafter, this wizard, and we are going to be taking him to the proper authorities. We'll be watching over him and remove him from their town on the morrow.
So
Or
have
something.
them
No, we can
hold
watch
him for us under your authority as a lord, and then we are going to take him back to Palanthas to quote unquote pay for his crimes.
Stand trial.
Instead
Yeah,
of
pay for his
trying
crimes, stand trial. Yeah, you know, like
to- above the table, I would prefer the NPCs to get the fireball to the face when he wakes up than myself, but it's up to you guys.
I just think it's more likely he will escape if we leave him in charge of the NPC's charge.
Oh, he definitely will, but he also might escape with us, and I might get hurt.
You might get hurt.
I mean,
Yeah, he
You're
got
proud.
hurt.
yeah, I'm at 2.
True. Okay, I understand. See.
I mean, if
Yes,
we keep him at the jail, will we be allowed to like watch him in the jail? I mean, that's
Oh.
something we can ask him.
I don't know. Does your lordship command?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious. What?
put him in the jail cell, gag him, bind him with manacles, and so we stand guard at night at the jail.
I'm fine with that.
Because I want to watch him, but I don't necessarily want to watch him in a hotel room. It doesn't sound secure to me.
It just depends on where you want to go with this. We can either make a comedy movie out of it, like Dumb and Dumber, take him back to the hotel room, some type of thing like that, or we can have more of a drama, watch him at the jail until he transforms. Above the table, I think Ebenezer probably wouldn't want to take him back to the hotel because that's a lot more people that could get wiped out if he starts slinging spells.
That's a
Innocent.
fair point. All right, well, if we're going to keep him there, let me make sure that he won't be able to do any spells. Nesian's going to, like, get, like, small pieces of wood and, like, enough to slide in between all of his fingers to, like, splint all of his fingers together and then wrap around that so his hands are stuck like this at all times.
Nice.
I was picturing a sledgehammer, but much better.
No, Nesian's not quite. Well, Nesian is that cruel, but this is the type of person Nesian wouldn't necessarily be cruel to. He has more respect for him than the gangers that he's murdered in the past.
So,
And then gag, we're gonna put a little gag on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So above the table, I think what we should do is exactly that. You do that thing so that he can't do his somatic, gag him so he can't do the verbal, and when he wakes, no, I can't do that yet. I have to wait. I have to have a long rest first. Oh no, I can. If we get a short rest, I can get a second level spell back, and I can do suggestion every 8 hours.
Okay.
And the suggestion would be to like not fight us, not flee, and stay our prisoner for 8 hours. Don't fight us, don't flee. I don't know how this would have been worded, but voluntarily fail saving throws.
I don't know that you can word that one. Don't resist, I guess.
Don't resist. Yes, don't resist our magic.
Just say
Don't fight.
volunteer to be our prisoner.
Volunteer our,
Read it
yeah,
next.
yeah, volunteer to be our prisoner, which means don't try to escape, don't resist our magic. For 8 hours.
Okay. So you guys get to the jailhouse. They will allow you to take over this scene as a lord. In there, you empty out his bag of holding. Yes?
Once we're in the back at the inn,
Okay.
or once we're in a more confined place.
Okay, so you are... I'm just giving you what's inside of it, so I
Yeah.
have it out of the way. And I think this is a good stopping point, everybody. When we come back next week, we'll be able to see why Drasmir was doing all the things he was doing. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. See you next time.